Technology has been really important in allowing a greater range of functions to be offshored. So we've gone from having lower value back office functions being the only services offshored. It's now moved up to a larger range of functions further up the value chain.
The megatrends are everywhere as it sort of influences all of us. And I think I've heard a number of people say, or I've said the view that offshoring is sort of dead because we're onshoring, there's no shores. Technology has actually disaggregated everything. So the maturity is amazing.
Technology has come up to such a point that the speed of the link means there's no delays, and it's literally just like people working from home. So that then has opened up the opportunity for more and more activity to be done by the offshore teams. So moving from the low value activity where they were, moving into the higher value activity.
Our experience has been related to both. So we've done a lot of offshoring in particular around skill shortages. So processes have been offshored in terms of the university environment for about 7 years now in terms of dealing with skill shortages, but also leveraging off some of the capabilities that we've seen from offshore developments as well.
Some of the benefits include access to a broader range of skills. Other benefits include having a workforce which is virtually round the clock.
What it does is bring the global market, or technology does, right to Australia or right to New Zealand in terms of new jobs, opportunities, exporting services. So it's a mindset.
Once you document a process fully, it's there, and there's a continual reference point as you rotate through multiple people to go back to that original source documentation and actually get it right all the time. So it creates a knowledge repository, and that's one of the real critical benefits that have actually come out of the offshoring.
And the challenges are very much just making sure it's not a set and forget model, that you continue to enhance and develop the partnership as you would to your own staff or your own operations.
There's challenges as well. I mean, the offshoring function is something that businesses need to plan a lot before they go into. And there's also challenges in terms of culture. And challenges in terms of regulatory environments in a lot of countries.
The major challenge is cultural, and that's the major thing that you have to overcome, is how do you actually manage the communication? How do you understand how to relate to the offshore party?
The future for offshoring is just endless because we've broken down the barriers. In the early days of offshoring, it purely meant low-level practices in a low-cost country. It doesn't mean that anymore. It means using the right skill in the right place. We're the right place for lots of those skills.
It's getting more and more a normal business practice. I mean, the concept that offshoring is something different is starting to go away. So it's more that's whether we're getting services from someone down the street or someone from the other side of the world, it matters less these days.
I think subsequent to that, what will happen is technology will come in, and I don't know how long that'll be. It might be 5 years, it might be 10 years, but there's certainly going to be a point in time that there will be algorithms and programs that are written that actually can write all the commentary, can do the analysis, and that will actually populate. And the more we head down a process path, the easier it's going to be to turn that into a technology solution.
A lot of our reflections have been around outsourcing processes that may have been inefficient in their nature and improving them over time, but we're now looking at challenges like, can you outsource or can you offshore to technology? So is technology a solution as much as physically giving workload to someone else?